Alright, it's the 11th of January today. Nothing interesting has happened in my life since yesterday, really. My uncle slash aunt replied to me on Facebook, and yeah, she just said, hi, I remember you. I'm just occupied right now with my girlfriend, she said. So I mean, at least she's happy, so I mean, but I know that she's had a lot of support from her mother. I just wish that I could have had any support from my family members, but nope. Some people are just unlucky. And today's topic is really that people with dogs should always keep them on a leash. I mean, you can say how many times you want that they're nice, that they won't do anything or anything, but when it comes to it, they just might attack your dog, and that's what happened today when I was out running in Skog. A woman was walking with two German Shepherds loose, and I was out running, and she saw me coming running, and she did nothing to stop her dogs, so they just started chasing after me and Kia, and one of them bit my leg. I can probably show you. You see here this wound, but I got that today from protecting Kia from a crazy German Shepherd. And she was like, oh no, they're kind, they're so kind. And I just yelled at her because I was so angry and upset about the whole situation. And she started calling me idiot and all of these things, and I got really frustrated with her, and I yelled and I screamed at her. Because I told her that even though it's only required by law to keep dogs on a leash from the 1st of March to the 31st of October, you are still obliged to keep your dogs under your supervision so that they don't chase other animals. And that's just what they did. So that's something that really got me upset. I mean, dogs are domesticated animals, and animals can be wild. Even a small dog like a Chihuahua can go really feral under the right circumstances. So you can't just say that they're kind or that they won't do any harm or anything, because you never know with a dog. So keep your dogs on a leash at all times, please. I mean, this is not the first time that this happened when I have been out in the woods. It's actually quite a common occurrence that I run into people who are out walking with their dogs and they're loose, and that they either growl and go or anything against me or Kia, and they're always like, oh, they're so nice. I mean, you can never know if a dog is nice. If a dog has those tendencies, keep it on a leash, don't let it go free. The woods should be a safe place for everyone, and not just crazy people walking with their dogs. I mean, Skog even has an area that's fenced out so that you can walk with your dogs loose in there. So why do you feel the need to walk with your dogs loose and other parts as well. I mean, some dogs can walk loose just fine. I mean, smaller dogs that can't hurt anyone aren't an issue because they pose no threat to anyone. Of course, they can chase after you as well, but as long as you keep them under supervision, it's not such a big deal if they start barking or anything. But when a dog that weighs 50 kilograms or such starts chasing after you, I mean, things could get dangerous. I mean, they have large fangs and teeth that you can't just ignore. I mean, they can pierce flesh and bone if they get a really hard bite in. And yeah, after I ran in the pole for an hour, I was thinking of going for an hour and a half, but I just got so upset about that whole situation, so I ran out of steam and motivation to run, so I came home instead and I rode my bike for about 2 hours, and then I just sat naked in my chair for an hour, just feeling depressed because I felt really depressed and everything today. When I put on my running cap this morning, I just thought, oh, I look so fucking masculine. And that got me really depressed. I mean, I don't want to look masculine. I want to look feminine. But I mean, you can't choose how your appearance. I mean, I don't have any good monetary situation, so I really can't get facial feminization surgery at the moment. I mean, I really don't know if I want to get that. Of course I want to change things about my face, but I mean, if you get FFS, you will be another person. You won't be another person, but you will have a different appearance. My web camera does a really bad job of picking up the highlighter and the blusher, because I can see it quite clearly in my mirror that I have standing. But yeah, that's how things are. So, time to do my eyes. I was thinking of sticking to the same usual shades and colors. My brushes are a bit wet today. I washed them yesterday when they haven't really dried sufficiently yet. So things might really get cakey today. But that's not really a big deal. I mean, you have concealer and you have makeup wipes. So if things get too bad, you can always just redo them. This might be green, I really can't be sure, but I'll just blend it with the black. That one got a bit too high. You see? So yeah, I'll just have to blend it and then I'll see how much I'll... have to conceal or wipe off. Yes, so I'll have to use some concealer here and maybe some here. It's tricky business, yes. But that's better. Now I'll curl my lashes. I mean, I really don't need to curl them that much. They have fairly long eyelashes, I believe. And now, fun part, mascara. Let's see how much I mess up today. Oh, we're gonna look quite dramatic today. That's not a good angle. So yeah, I really mess up with my lower lashes most of the time. I really don't know why. I guess that it's because they're much shorter than my upper lashes, and I'm not that used to this yet. Oh no. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Not good at all. I mean, one of the most basic lessons. And I fail it today. This is not good. This is not good at all. You should never have your eyelashes in a position such as the one I just had. Because you will end up doing what I just did, and that's not good. Be gone, please. I just have to try to blend it in. Yeah, so now I have one eye which is a bit darker than the other. But I still got my makeup done, even if it's not perfect today. And yeah, what next? I'll record my voice in a few minutes. I always manage to do it around 5:30 in the afternoon for some reason. I'm going to see my psychiatrist in London next Thursday, so I mean that's something at least. This weekend I have nothing planned really. I mean, tomorrow is the Pokemon Go community day for Totodile, so I mean I'll be running around in Health Bar Centrum chasing non-existent crocodiles. I mean, so that's something at least. And Sunday, nothing planned. My grandmother is out of town, so I won't be at her place. My dad, yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything from him. He might contact me in a few hours asking me to watch his dog Maiken while he's out drinking alcohol with his buddies. He does that every other week. I mean, he doesn't say anything beforehand. I mean, it's just like, can you watch my dog for the rest of the day? Half an hour before he's leaving. And I mean, I am a person who prefers to have people tell me in advance. I am a bit darkened, but I'll probably fix it when I'm finished this video. And my dad is quite the opposite, so we clash a bit. And that's something that he can never understand about me, and that I really hate about him, that he always just take things for granted, and I hate that. Now it's more even, so that's better. I mean, I got makeup wipes from Leica.se. The problem was that the packages were really stupidly packed, so I mean, when you opened one package, all the handkerchiefs fell out, so I mean I ruined an entire package immediately, and that's not good. So anyway, bye.